Chapter 6. Division. Equal sharing. When a number of things are divided into smaller and equal groups, it is called equal sharing. Example 1. 8 mangoes are to be distributed equally among 4 children. Start distributing one by one. First, we give 1 mango to each child. There will be 4 mangoes left. Give 1 more mango to each child. No more mangoes are left. Each child gets 2 mangoes. It can also be written as 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. Here is the sign of division. 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2 is read as 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. Equal grouping. Arranging a number of objects into smaller groups of equal numbers is called equal grouping. Example 2. 15 ice creams are divided equally into 3 groups. Each group has 5 ice creams. "15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. We have divided the total number of ice creams, which is 15, into equal groups of 3. We write it as 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5 and read it as 15 divided by 3 is 5. 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5 is a division fact. Division as repeated subtraction. Suppose we need to divide 18 bananas among 6 monkeys. Here 18 is the dividend and 6 is the divisor. In repeated subtraction, we need to subtract the divisor from the dividend repeatedly until we get 0 as the result. Step 1. 18 minus 6 is equal to 12. Step 2. 12 minus 6 is equal to 6. Step 3. 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. Now, count the number of steps to know how many times 6 was subtracted. In this case, it is 3. Thus, each monkey will get 3 bananas. We can say that we have divided 18 by 6 to get 3 and write it as 18 divided by 6 is equal to 3. Thus, we can say that division is repeated subtraction. Division on the number line through repeated subtraction. We can see repeated subtraction explained on the number line also. For example, divide 15 by 5. Start at 15. Take backward jumps of 5 steps each. How many jumps? 3 jumps of 5. That is, 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. Division as reverse of multiplication. Example 3. Divide 28 by 7. You have to recall the table of 7 till you get 28 as the answer. 7 into 1 is 7. 7 into 2 is 14. 7 into 3 is 21. 7 into 4 is equal to 28. This means that there are 4 sevens in 28. Therefore, 28 divided by 7 is equal to 4. Every multiplication fact has 2 division facts. Learn your multiplication tables to do division. Division operation is the opposite of multiplication operation. Example 4. If we have a multiplication fact, say 4 into 5 is equal to 20, then we can express this fact as two division facts. 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5 and 20 divided by 5 is equal to 4. Properties of division. When a non-zero number is divided by 1, the quotient is the number itself. Example, 6 divided by 1 is equal to 6 and 7 divided by 1 is equal to 7. When 0 is divided with any non-zero number, the quotient is 0. Example, 0 divided by 5 is equal to 0 and 0 divided by 7 is equal to 0. When a non-zero number is divided by itself, the quotient is 1. Example, 9 divided by 9 is equal to 1 and 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. We can divide any number ending in 0 by 10. The quotient is that number itself without 0. Example, 30 divided by 10 is equal to 3. 80 divided by 10 is equal to 8. 110 divided by 10 is equal to 11. Division of a two-digit number by a one-digit number. Long division method. Long division method helps to divide big numbers easily. Example 5. Divide 45 by 5. Solution. Step 1. Write 45 divided by 5 as. Here, 45 is the dividend and 5 is the divisor. Step 2. Start with the tens place of the dividend. Recall the table of 5 till you reach 45. Write 9 on top of 45 as the quotient, since the product of 5 into 9 is equal to 45. Step 3. Write on top 5 into 9 is equal to 45 below the dividend. Now, subtract 45 from 45. We get 0 as the remainder. Thus, 45 divided by 5 is equal to 9. Example 6. Divide 56 by 7. Solution. Now, recite the table of 7 till we reach 56. 7 into 1 is equal to 7. 7 into 2 is equal to 14. 7 into 3 is equal to 21. 7 into 4 is equal to 28. 7 into 5 is equal to 35. 7 into 6 is equal to 42. 7 into 7 is equal to 49. 7 into 8 is equal to 56. We write 8 as the quotient and subtract 56 from 56. We get 0 as the remainder. Thus, 56 divided by 7 is equal to 8. Example 7. Divide 48 by 2. Solution. Step 1. Write 48 divided by 2 as. Here, 48 is the dividend and 2 is the divisor. Step 2. Start from the tens place of the dividend. 2 into 2 is equal to 4. So, 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. Write 2 as the quotient and the product of 2 into 2 as 4 below the 4 in the tens place. Subtract the numbers in the tens place. Here, 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. Step 3. Now, bring number 8 in the ones place of the dividend down. Divide 8 by 2 as 2 into 4 is equal to 8. 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. Write 4 in the quotient place next to 2. Now subtract the numbers in the ones place. Here, 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. Write 0 as the remainder. Thus, 48 divided by 2 is equal to 24. Concept of remainder. Sometimes the divisor does not divide the dividend completely and a number is left over. The number is called the remainder. Look at the given example. Here, 2 is the remainder.